and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I'm with you. I thought we would use this gorgeous collection by the lovely Ashley Thompson. So you can get this from Craft Stash. So I did get the whole collection because why wouldn't I? It's absolutely beautiful. I've just noticed I could do with another folder out. Oh, do you know what? I need a bigger craft room, guys. My craft room is just so chock-a-block full of everything. Do I actually even have any of that size? Yes, I do. I thought I did. So let me just grab one of these out because I just need one to put that stamp set in when I take it out, because yeah, I stopped storing my stamps in CD cases because when I went in to get a couple of stamps, the cheaper sets seem to melt the plastic. I have no idea what that is all about. So and I didn't have enough room, so I've changed it to these plastic card holder wallet type things that I get from Amazon. Yeah, so and it's better because you can just pull out the stamps and use them straight away without fighting with any plastic stuff. So that's, yeah, so that's one of the other reasons. So in her collection, we've got 2 stamp sets, we have 2 stencil sets, and we also have some papers. So I have my little journal here. So I think that was the last page we did. So I thought, why not come on and we'll do a journal page together using this absolutely gorgeous collection. So that is what we're going to do. So let me grab, oh, please don't start me today. Right, I would say let me grab it, it's not letting me open it. Right, I've got my clear gesso here, so I'm going to use that. We need a paintbrush. Oh, got one of them, and what I want to start off with doing is, let's move these out the way, is I want to use the paper. So we're going to use some of the paper for our background, and I'm thinking of using this one. So I think this one would look nice, and I'm just going to tear at it. That's all I'm going to do. So I'm going to stick bits on, and then we're going to trim around it. So just using my clear gesso, I'm putting that down first. Now you can use glue for this. I'm just using clear gesso because it just means that I can prep my area as well at the same time. And it's just something that, yeah, that I do. So once I've got that lined up, like I said, I am going to cut around that so that it is all nice and level. So let's do this. So just going to go all the way around. I hate doing it in books. I find it so much easier out of books to do. But there you have it. Right, so and then I'm going to make sure that I put a layer of clear gesso right the way over, just in case I want to put any mediums over the top. This just allows us to do that. And then we have this piece here, which I'm just going to put on the other side. So this is one of my little journals. It's actually nearly complete. How amazing is that? So let's stick that on there. Okay, and again, I'm just going to pop some clear gesso over the top of it, so that it's prepped, and then pop some gesso over the 2 pages. All it does is it just makes it so that if I was to add watercolors or acrylic paints, or I don't know, sprays, anything, it's treated as one surface, so the whole surface will react the same. So I've actually started doing more journal pages on my channel. Journaling for me, my art journaling is actually quite a private thing, because it normally represents what is going on in my life, and it represents how I feel, and I tend to do my art journaling mainly when I'm at my sort of yeah, when I can't really do anything. And that's when my art journaling sort of comes. So it's a therapy for me. And the one thing that I will say about art journaling is it doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, I've got pages in here that are definitely not perfect. But do you know what? It is all about, I'm trying to see. I think this one's mainly one that I've brought on camera. But yeah, there's definitely ones in here that I know that, I mean, that one's upside down. But yeah, that it's all about, you know, how I'm feeling, and yeah, just getting out like my feelings on. I mean, that one's not the best, but it's, you know, it represents who I am. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, so I've just used a little bit of the papers. Now, very sillily, I accidentally got rid of the plastic thing for this. And I can't believe I did that, because why would somebody do that? Like, seriously. So I'm going to have to see if I've got something that I can put in. I think I'm going to have to. So, yeah, I just honestly, I cannot believe that I got rid of it. So I've got these A4 folders, so let's use one of them. But, yeah, don't throw away the plastic covers for your papers. Not unless you've got an actual folder for them to go in. With my year 4 ones, I do, but I find that 8x8s are quite difficult to store, actually. Ah, do you know what I've just thought? To store your 8x8s, you could actually just cut that down, couldn't you? And then that would store it lovely. Oh, do you know what? I might do that, because I don't like the extra. And when I finished with... although I got a feeling that I won't finish with Ashley's collection very soon, because I think it's going to be one of those that I hoard. So that is perfect. So now, yeah, I'm going to just use that. Right, okay. So that is just about dry, which is just awesome. So let's just cover this up. Now I do want to put a little bit of colour on. So I've got a little pot. I'm going to use the same brush, because, yeah, why not? A bit of water in, a bit more than that done. Okay. And then I'm going to grab, ooh, what do I want to grab? I have some inks here, but they're alcohol inks, and I'm not sure how they will react. Although, no, sorry if you can't hear me. I've got these inks. So these are actually water-based inks. They're from 13 Arts that I haven't used very much of. So I'm sort of like just bending down to get them. So if you can't hear me, that is why. Some of them are quite gloopy. Right, okay, do you know what, I'm going to use this. I'm going to do the brown and the orange, which isn't sort of colours that I would tend to go for, but you know what, let's do it. Let's have a go. So just use what's in your stash, but I think these two colours will go lovely. This brown one is absolutely gorgeous. It's so dark and I love it, and a very little goes a long way with these. So let's just rinse that off just a little bit, and then I'm just going to grab the orange, and I'm actually just going to do, so you can see, let's just do a wash of colour on here like so. And I should have protected my spine. Never mind. Oh, look at that. So I've just done a wash over the top, and then what I'm going to do is bring in this brown and just add little bits here and there just to darken it up. I'm going to bring in more colour, but yeah, I'm liking that. I'm wondering if I can use it as for stamping. Oh, watch my water bottle. Let's see if we can. I'm going to take this stamp here, and I'm just going to pop that in, the ink, and then, yes, we can. And then we're going to use that just to bring in some more of that gorgeous texture. So don't be frightened to have a play with your, you know, with your bits and pieces and experiment, because that's what they're there for. I know that this is just like a watercolour ink, so it's not going to damage my stamps, but I think that looks fabulous, doesn't it? Right, let me just stick that on there a second, because I could do with cleaning that off. So I'm just going to use my stamp cleaner. Okay, got lots. Right, there we go. I just want to keep my stamps nice and clean now that I actually have stuff to clean them with, although a rag will suffice as well. I only use that because it came free. Right, I'm going to dry this, so let's grab our heat tool. And let's dry this off. I mean, how gorgeous is that looking? Right, okay, so it's still a little bit wet, but that's fine. I'm going to bring in my rusty hinge because I think that's going to work out as a really nice stamp. I'm going to actually bring in these background stamps because, oh, they're just, honestly guys, they are stunning. Right, I'm going to have to, let's tear this off. And I think I'm going to go with this one at the bottom. So let's grab my stamping tool. Hopefully it'll fit. Oh, it does. Excellent. And what I'm going to do, so I don't know how well this is going to stamp, but if it doesn't stamp really well, it's just because my surface of my book isn't, it's not, what's the word, like completely flat, so it's not an even surface, so I know that it's not going to be the best of surfaces to stamp on, and especially with the ink that I'm using as well, because it is a distress ink, but we're just doing this for the background. And then I think we'll come in with something else, so let's do that. So I'm really going to push, like I say, it's not an even surface, so I'm not going to get the best print at all with this, so we're just going to get hints of those leaves, which I think look fab. So I'm actually really pleased with that. I don't know if you guys can see it, but we've got the leaves and stuff here which just look lovely. Right, so I'm going to finish drying this off completely, and then once it's completely dry I'll be back. Okay, that is lovely and dry now, so just going to pop that in there. Right, I think I'm going to add some black to the piece, so that needs to go over there. And I think I'm looking at this stamp set and I'm liking these sort of things, but I think this one's the one, or the leaf. Oh, which one? That one or the leaf? Oh, this one. It's already decided for us. Okay, so I'm just using my VersaFine Clair because it is a waterproof ink, and we're wanting to use the waterproof one in case we're wanting to add anything on it. Now it is pooling, but that's because I haven't, it's a brand new stamp, so okay. Oh, I like it a lot. And how pretty and gorgeous is this looking, guys? Okay. And I know it's not stamping properly, but remember, we're not on a fully even surface, so it won't. Oh, I love that. I just think that looks amazing. Oh, I think we definitely went with the right stamp. Okay, just there. Let's see if we can get that bit to actually stamp. Oh, actually, I think there might be a problem with the... No, there isn't. It's literally... It's literally because the surface is thingy. I think, you know, you just think, but no, it is all good. Oh, I love it. I love, I love, I love. Right, want a bit there. Oh, I like that. I feel like I want another bit up there, so I'm just going to stamp over. Yeah, perfect. Maybe, let's just turn it around. Just want that top bit, just like that. And that's it. Yeah, just the one piece. Oh, I love that. So I'm just going to wipe this stamp off. Okay, I do need to wash this off because it is full of ink. Right, okay, so there's that. Now for a sentiment to go into this, I'm definitely thinking nature is the best art, or love nature and be happy. Nature never goes out of style. Oh, love nature, I think that's the one that's sort of calling to me. Let's turn this around, because I think once I've added this to it, now I have no idea if I'm going to do, oh, do you know what? I'm thinking let's stamp it onto a separate piece of paper. Because, yeah, I don't want it to go wrong. So, now let me move this. We do have, oh, my desk, I'm seriously, once I finish this video, I must tidy up. Wait, I'm just going to get this, it is a waterproof ink, so I know that I can just grab this. I can just pop that over the top like so. And that'll go lovely. Now, oh, isn't that lovely? You know what? I'm going to just do some dabbing in it as well, just to create some texture. Just in there. Perfect. Okay. And then I'm going to do that long bit there. And I'm thinking that I might even, I just want to chop that off. Yep. I'm going to go around it with a black pen. So, let's have a look. Right. So this is just, I'm just using my Pro marker for this, and we're just going to give it a black border, and we're doing this just so that it stands out. But I'm wondering whether or not to put some white in. I'm bringing my Arteza white gel pen, which I have to say is just, oh, I love it. I absolutely love this page. Oh, do you know what? Do I have, right, I think this is going to go, this just will go amazing with my collection. And I'm going to have to, so from my Weird and Wonderful pack, I'm going to add a couple of these owls. I do actually have these owls separate, so you can buy them on their own, but oh, I just feel like we need to add them. They're just going to work perfectly with this piece. So whether I'm going to add one or two, I don't know. I might even add 3 yet. So I'm just going to go all the way around and just have him. Oh, look, he's so cute. He is absolutely gorgeous. So I'm gonna, do you know what? We need a name for him. So I know that Ginger Ninja Crafts, I'm sorry, Hunt, I do know your name, but I've just, off the top of my head, I cannot think of it. But she called him Ozzy, and I thought that was quite a cool name. But I'm going to ask you guys for your suggestions on what should we call him, because whoever, and if you like somebody's suggestion, give it a like, and the one with the most likes, I think that's who I'm going to call him, and that's how he's going to be in my shop. So yeah, we'll run like a little competition, and whoever gets, I will put everybody in a hat. But if somebody gets like loads of votes, then yeah, But I will send a sheet out of Aussie Owl, or you know, it couldn't even be a girl. So it could be, I don't know, Olive. I can't think off the top of my head. So yeah, let's run a competition. So let's see, what should we name the owl? And then I'll pick a name. Either, you know, I'll put all the names in a hat, and then whoever wins, I will send them a owl sheet. And it is open international as well, because to send a little sheet of owls won't cost too much. So I'll leave it open for a little while. So for about a week or so. So yeah, let me know, guys. What should we call our owl? Should we call it Aussie Owl? So yeah, or do we call it something else? It'd be interesting to see. Right, so I'm just getting this because we also have this little owl that could be good. So he could be, even though I love him. Or we could have one of each. Oh, they look so cute together. And then we can maybe have him just sat over here. But he's on his own. He's on his own. Do we really want him on his own? Well, let's cut the bigger one out. So, yeah. If you haven't already, you know, got Ashley's new release, unfortunately she doesn't get paid for it, which is such a shame because it's a beautiful release. She should be very proud of herself. I just absolutely love it, and it's right up my street. So yeah, like I said, if you do use my link, I am an affiliate of Craft Stash. So if you use my link, I will get a small commission, but it doesn't cost you guys anything extra. But it is available on Craft Stash. So that's so she's partnered with Craft Stash to do it. I'm thinking actually not him, as much as I want him there. I think, oh my goodness me, that is so cute. Right, I'm just gonna go for it. I love it too much. I don't want to change it or do anything with it. I just love it. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm just going to pop some glue on. I don't know whether to bring that down actually. No, let's have it where I was going to have it. Because then that's when we get into trouble and we start faffing. And we don't want to start faffing, do we? Okay, so I'm going to stick that down. So let me know in the comment section below what you think little owlie should be called. And whoever wins, like I said, whoever wins, they will get a free owl pack. So yeah, I think that's quite cool. Oh, it's so cute. Do I want to do any doodling? Right, I'm going to get my, so this is a white gel pen. It is from Arteza. Hopefully they haven't changed the anything to do with it, like the quality, because this is amazing and I highly, highly recommend it. They come in a pack of 12 with different sizes in. Totally worth it. I've gone through so many white gel pens trying to get one that goes over everything. It is really hard work. I think white gel pens are the bane of everybody's life, especially journalers and doodlers, because yeah, just white gel pens are amazing. This is amazing. I just love it. So I'm just putting a fake stitch border all the way around like so. So you're going to be able to see bits and not bits, and yeah, but that's the, we won't do anything over owlies, so we'll leave him there. Oh, Ollie Owl, that's quite a nice name. I want, oh, Fuzzy Owl. Oh, I like that, Fuzzy. Aussie Owl sounds great though. Yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing your yeah, what you think he should be called. Definitely, but he just goes perfectly on here, doesn't he? So Okay. Nearly done, guys. So I hope you've been enjoying my journal pages, actually seeing me do them on my channel. I know that I did some cards in a journal, as I call it. So that's when you've got some bits and pieces that you absolutely love and you don't want to get rid of, but you want to make a card with them. Then you make the card, do the card layout, but you do it in a journal. So you get to keep those bits forever and ever and ever because they're in your journal. So, yeah. Right, I think we're done, guys. I think that our journal page using the fabulous new collection from our lovely Ashley. So I will leave a link to her channel. If I haven't, oh, please remind me. Everybody knows what my memory is like. But it's called A Nature's Beauty. And so absolutely, oh, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous collection. So do, if you have got it, I'd love to see what you've been creating with it. So if you want to share, come and share over on my Facebook group. Links are in the description box below. It'll be nice to have you there. If you're making anything, if you have little Owlie and you've made something with him, I'd love to see that as well. I love seeing your creations because as much as you say that I inspire you, you guys inspire me too. So you inspire me to get into my craft room and to craft, and that's what, you know, it's all about. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and until next time, please do stay safe and happy crafting. Bye.